Keeping you healthy now, respiratory syncytial virus, commonly known as RSV, is one of a few respiratory illnesses reaching record numbers nationally. As cases rise, some are trying to find ways to treat and prevent the illness. RJ Shakur verifies if home remedies and over-the-counter products like NyQuil work.
Hospitals across the country and here in the Mid-South are strained from cases of respiratory syncytial virus infections, or RSV, and doctors say it will only get worse in the coming months. This phenomenon has caused many to turn to home remedies, such as herbs, sea salt, baking soda, and over-the-counter products.
Looking at those diagnoses, what are they? Just inflammation, inflamed mucous membranes. Again, fighting it once again with that vitamin C, those antioxidants that are going to keep that inflammation down, and using those herbs that are going to loosen up that mucus and expel it rather than dry it out.
But let's verify. Are homemade remedies using herbs or over-the-counter drugs effective in preventing or treating RSV? Our sources are Dr. Sandra Arnold, the Chief of Pediatric and Infectious Disease at Le Bonheur Hospital here in Memphis, and the Centers for Disease Control. RSV has cold-like symptoms causing inflammation of the small airways in the lungs and possibly even infection of the lungs. Most commonly,
RSV is by far and away a more common cause of significant infection of the lower respiratory tract in children.
And as it concerns homemade reactive treatments for RSV,
absolutely not. There are no known treatments that are available right now for RSV. These are not medicines that you should be giving to young children. They're too risky, and most of the medications that are decongestants that are made for children have actually been pulled from the shelves, and I would not recommend giving any of those medicines to young children. They only provide brief symptomatic relief of nasal congestion, but the risks are outweighed by the benefits for sure.
So no, homemade remedies using herbs or over-the-counter products are not sufficient to treat RSV, but the best and easiest preventative practice for your child include a balanced diet.
Older children, you want them to be eating a good diet. So if all they're eating are the sort of typical toddler carbs like macaroni and cheese and chicken nuggets, then they're not getting a good mix of vitamins and minerals.
With your Verify, I'm Jay Shakur.